Welcome back. Did you know in America, nearly 20% of children live in poverty? Red Nose Day was founded in 1988 with a mission to end poverty around the world.
And there's an NBC Red Nose Day special happening tonight. The proceeds raised will help children around the world, including youth right here in Houston. Here with more is Executive Director of Covenant House, Leslie Bourne. Leslie, it's great to see you. And we're going to get to the fantastic work that you all do at Covenant House, because I know a lot of young people are supported by your work. Let's just highlight Red Nose Day to begin. And it really is incredible that nearly $200 million has been raised since the beginning. 25 million children touched. So tell us what we can expect to raise, hopefully tonight. Is there a specific dollar amount?
I do not know. I wish I did know that dollar amount. And don't know that at this time. I don't. But I know that we are so very grateful to be one of their charity partners because our missions are so aligned. The Red Nose Day organization, their mission is to lift youth and children out of poverty. And Covenant House's mission is to lift youth out of homelessness. And one of the root causes of homelessness is poverty. So we're such perfect partners for each other. So we're very excited and support everything they do.
Well, it's so great because tonight, as we said in the intro, Leslie, that NBC is the official broadcast partner for the Red Nose Day programming. And it kicks off tonight at 7 p.m. with Celebrity Escape Room. And there's all kinds of big celebrity names. And when something like this happens on this type of platform, it really is what it does to a fundraising activity is really enhance it. And that's the whole point, is getting it out into people's minds and forefront that even $5 can help.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything helps. It's such a wonderful organization. And we're going to see more poverty. We're going to see more homelessness during and after this pandemic. We know that those numbers are going to spike. And so we all need to be prepared to be able to take in more youth and help more youth and prevent them from, again, becoming homeless and lift them up out of poverty.
And Leslie, Covenant House has locations in many cities around the world. Let's talk about what's happening right here in Houston. We've mentioned on the show before, sometimes when it comes to just basic needs like housing, food, those are things that a lot of us take for granted. And right now I understand you have 57 youth who are in your care.
We do. It's a little bit of a different time. We are housing about 57 to 60 right now. Normally, it's a different time because of the pandemic. Normally, we have about 100 youth on our campus every night. We usually take in 20 to 25 emergency overnights that sleep on mats. They come in off the street. We can't do that right now and practice safe distancing. We put our campus on lockdown in early March, and our youth have been amazing. And so we're keeping it around 60 just so we can practice that 6-foot distancing in their bedrooms and throughout our campus and throughout the way our buildings are built, and to keep everybody safe. So for us, going forward, it's not really a challenge. It's an opportunity of how we learn to do our mission in different ways and reach the youth that are out there in more creative ways.
And that is so true, Leslie. I'm sorry to interrupt. Red Nose Day funds these programs for you, for Covenant House, year-round. So not only, the need is here, but you're seeing an increased need during this time dealing with the pandemic, right?
We are, Courtney, and we're on. We're very closely working every day with our partners in the homeless world in Houston, and we all talk behind the scenes and know who's out there and trying to find a place to put a youth or a homeless adult. And the need, what we all agree on in the shelter world is that there is going to be a huge influx of homeless youth and homeless adults coming down the road, and that we have to be prepared to be able to serve them.
Yeah, and we know that so many organizations who are doing great work like yours, Leslie, they are being hit hard right now.
Yes.
Of course, the need does not go away, right, during a time like this. So Red Nose Day is something that, Courtney, you and I have talked about on the show before. And Leslie, I know that in years past at Walgreens, people were able to buy a physical red nose, and then the money used, those proceeds went back to the cause. This year, because of social distancing, those noses can be downloaded digitally so people can share them on their social media. That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that at the beginning, and when I learned that earlier, we're going to do that tonight with our youth. We hope we can get them to watch, safe distance and watch the show tonight, but also be able to digitally download the red noses. We think that would be pretty cool for them.
It's really great. And it's one way, of course, it's what our lives depend on now, social media. And it's one way to say, you know what, I did it. I was able to get the red nose. I did it. I know, Derek, you did it. Connor and I did it. It was so much fun. And it's such a recognizable campaign and very easy to do.
I think you'll see a lot of red noses on our Facebook page.
I hope so. Leslie Bourne, Executive Director of Covenant House. Keep up the good work. We got our fingers crossed. Millions will be raised tonight. And you can support Red Nose Day and help children in need by visiting noseson.com to donate and unlock your own digital red nose. Leslie, thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Great to see you. And make sure to get it right here. Keep it right here to Channel 2. Tune in tonight for NBC's night of star-studded special programming. We'll be right back.